And we are back here on Open. A woman that has been teaching music at PS 48, the Joseph R. Drake Elementary School in the South Bronx since 2010, is now the recipient of this year's Grammy Music Educator Award. The winner, Melissa Salguero. She joins us now in studio, and we are glad to have you here. First of all, congratulations.
Woo!
There
Thank
it
you
is.
so much.
Great to have a Grammy Award winner sitting right next to us.
Oh, man.
How does it feel?
It feels amazing, and it's incredible, and it's just a validation of everything I've been doing, and music education in our schools also. It's just wonderful.
Well, let's talk a little bit about what you've done. You've been teaching since 2010. You were the award recipient, but you literally built this music program from the ground up. Tell us about it.
Well, I definitely had a lot of help from my friends, you know. There's an organization called Education Through Music, and they really helped me build this program. They are the ones that placed me in that school, and they've given me all the support that I've needed over the years, and they just kind of, you know, let me flourish. And it's been a challenge, and it's been a roller coaster too, because we've been through ups and downs over the years.
And talk to me a little bit about this, because first of all, let's go back to just winning the Grammy, because it's not something everybody does. Here it is, you win the Grammy, and you get the Music Educator Award. Walk me through the feeling of just hearing and knowing that. What was that experience like?
Oh, I'll never forget, like, when I got that phone call. I was on the phone with the president and CEO, Neil Portnow, and he called me, and this guy's a trickster, okay? He likes to play jokes on people, so he's stringing me along for a while, and then he's like, well, actually, I just wanted to tell you, you're going to be our winner this year. And I mean, so many emotions, just, I'll never forget that. It was quite a wonderful.
How bad did you cry? Just tell us.
Oh
now.
my God! I mean, my apartment flooded. I had to replace the floors.
and then to hear it from friends, you know, and getting all the compliments from friends. What's it like now getting your work really recognized, accomplished at a Grammy level, and then having all the support?
Well, this has been like a dream of mine for many years, and mostly because I want to help other teachers. I want to help, you know, if I can help in my school, that's wonderful, but I want to have like this global reach, if you will, because teaching is a passion of mine, and imagine, you know, how many more students I can reach if I'm helping other teachers reach their students and inspiring them to be the best teacher that they could possibly be.
Well, down through the years, you've raised almost $160,000 for the music program. Your award now, you get a $10,000 check, and then you get $10,000 to really help the music program as well. Talk to people out there, because when we talk about education, when it comes to music and arts, sometimes that's the first thing that gets taken away in educational programs. What would you say to somebody who really isn't a proponent for the arts, but yet and still you can see the direct benefit?
Right. I mean, I see the benefit every single day in my students' eyes, in their voices, when we're singing, when we're just, it's so important. It's changing lives in the South Bronx. And it changed my life. And I always have this mentality of if something's really, really, truly important to you, there would be no budget issues, because you're going to make whatever needs to happen, happen. And that's how I've always been. So when we've had a budget, you know, crisis, we've done whatever we could to make that happen, to make our program survive.
I want our producers to go back, if they will, and just roll a few of these pictures back. We'll see some of these pictures that we actually saw. Here you go. Walk us through this.
Oh man, well that's when James came down the aisle, and he came and he's like, Melissa, congratulations. I'm like, whoa, he's talking to me.
Right.
It's like, yeah, and he was gonna come down and sit next to me, and that was like, it felt like 2 seconds, but you know, it just flashed so quickly. It was such an honor. Yeah, and getting dressed for the Grammys too was quite an experience, because I don't normally dress like that, but it definitely was worth it to get glammed up, you know.
And a red carpet experience, huh?
Oh wow, yeah.
Once in a lifetime.
Well, hopefully, you know, oh yeah, Anna Kendrick, you know, but you know, hopefully this won't be the last experience that that not only I experienced, but all my family and my friends experience something like this, because I want to just inspire so many people to go after their dreams. So who knows, maybe the next red carpet experience will be one of my students, you know?
What's the message that you think this sends, particularly for the borough of the Bronx, back in school? Because at school, I know you're a rock star.
Oh, you know it. Yeah, definitely. On my piano, it says, work hard, dream big, and never give up. I painted that on this piano, and my kids are seeing that every single day. And that's what my parents instilled in me. That's what drum and bugle corps, marching in the arts, that's what that taught me. So I'm teaching it to these 7 through 10-year-olds, and they're getting that message every single day. You know what? I can't do this, Miss Salguero. Yes, you can. You can. You can do anything you set your mind to. You just got to work hard and have big dreams, and don't ever give up on it.
So let me ask the question that most people ask during a time like this. How has life changed for you since then?
It's definitely hectic, and my email box keeps getting filled up, and then I'll go through, and then I'll get filled up again. The thing that's amazing to me is the outpour of support. People wanting to donate to the school, people bringing us instruments, people sending us just little cards and poems and song lyrics that they've written about my teaching and the experience that my students are getting, and stories. I mean, I'm open. I feel like doing mail time, you know, because I'm opening these letters and they're so heartfelt. And every phone call, every letter that I get, I make sure that I either call them back or I'm writing them a personalized note, because if they took the time to do that for me, I'm going to make sure I do the time it takes to get it back to them.
I'm sure your class is really attentive now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do your students feel about this?
They are so excited. You know, the fact that when I went, you know, and I definitely wasn't shy about talking to these celebrities, and I went up to all of them and said, my students love you, I love you, can I take a selfie for them and me, you know? And I was talking about my students to Alicia Cara, you know, and she, you know, was so inspirational for my students, and to see her win a Grammy was awesome. And sharing that experience with my students and showing them kind of behind the scenes, it was very exciting for them. You know, we did a whole lesson on, you know, how the Grammy production, what it was like. There's just a lot of things that you don't think about, like the media, you know, how it's organized. So that was really exciting for them to learn about, because I know that not all of my students will be musicians, you know, but maybe some of them will want to work the red carpet as a reporter, or maybe some of them will get inspired to be the lighting crew, or the stage managers, or the audio engineer. So it's really important to talk about those jobs in my class as well.
Where do you go from here?
There's no stopping. I have no idea what's next, but you know what? When back in 2013, when our school got broken into, and you know, Ellen DeGeneres, you know, had me out on her show, I said, "Where's there to go? This is it." And now I didn't expect anything like this to happen, but now I'm still thinking that. So who knows what is going to happen next? But I know it's all good things.
Well, you make sure you come back and visit us. Congratulations
For sure. Thank
to
you so much.
It's a great privilege to have you sitting with us, and you know, you've represented the Bronx, your school well, and our borough well. Thank you so much.
I'm so proud. Thank you for having me.
Melissa, good to have you. Stay right here. All right, listen, got to take a quick break. We'll be back with more shows. Stay with us. We're coming right back right after this.